Hello? Is this thing on? Hello, my name is Sophie. I make videos about whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like it. So welcome. I have been, I feel like, talking lately a lot about manifestation and how like my manifestations are coming to life. But yesterday I saw a video and I knew this, but I watched a video on TikTok talking about the law of assumption. And I was like, wow, this whole time I've been calling my own mental practice and what I do the law of attraction, but really I have always innately carried the law of assumption with me. So I just want to talk about what that is. Okay. So basically the law of assumption means what you assume to be true becomes your reality. Instead of the law of attraction being like writing down or knowing what you want to bring into your life, the law of assumption is like already having that, already being that, already doing that, and believing that with every fiber of your being. So basically, in simple terms, it means if you consistently believe or assume that something is true, your external reality will start to reflect that, or will start to mirror what you believe is already true. So for me, like on a more personal note of what I mean when I say like I've always innately followed this law of assumption. When I graduated high school, I like knew for a fact that I like wanted to do something big or run something. Like my grandma and my aunt, I just remember being little and them always telling me like, you're gonna run something one day. Like, I don't know what it is, but you're gonna run something one day. Like my granny always said that to me. And I don't know, when I graduated high school, I definitely didn't like have the path of photography in my mind. I don't know why, because when I was younger, like when I was started at like maybe like 11 is when I like started to really like photography, and I was super passionate about it up until like probably my like freshman year. I like made YouTube videos back then and like always had a camera with me, like would bring a camera to shows. But for some reason in high school I just got really lost from myself and like didn't follow that path. I don't even know how I ended up here, but my plan was to go to college for marketing and do like social media marketing in the music industry. Like that was my plan. It was very specific and I wanted to move to California and that's what I wanted to do. And I went to my first year of college and was in school for marketing. And I did like a program like women in the music industry, and like it was marketing, and I saw all these people in that group that were in media. And I was like, wait a second, what am I doing? What am I doing here for business? Come on. I've always been such a creative person. So I realized then, no, this is not what I need to be doing. Which it's funny because I mean, I've since then for work done social media marketing and I've taken pictures for the music industry, but the two things were not together. Anyway, so I realized that I was not supposed to be doing that. And so I transferred to a school back closer to home and went for electronic media, which is photography, video, audio, graphic design, all bundled into one program. And I just remember at the beginning of that program, we had like a meeting with the professor, the like head of the department, and kind of talked about our goals and like what we wanted to do. And I remember specifically being like, I am going to be a self-employed photographer. Like that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. I want to work for myself. I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to have a boss. I want to make my life the way that I want my life to be and have freedom and be my own boss. And that's what I told myself then. And that's what I have done. And I knew no matter what it took that I was going to be successful because I just truly innately believed that that was the only path. Like that's the biggest thing about the law of assumption is like knowing that there's no other option. Not giving yourself like, well, if this doesn't work out, like I have a backup plan, I'm going to do this. Like I wasn't in my mind. Like, of course I have my service industry job that has been like my safety net while I've been building my business. But I've never thought like, this isn't gonna work out, so I need this. Like, I have this to elevate what I know is gonna work out and to help financially support me while I'm building that. And now it's crazy, like, just to see each year, like, the little baby steps and the little collaborations and connections that I've been making, like, as time goes on. And like, this past year has been the first year that I'm like I made it. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, when you really truly tell yourself that there is no other option, that is my only path, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. That's so powerful. And that's more powerful than attracting that into your life, because you don't have to attract it into your life when you already believe that you are that. You know? A lot of people hear manifestation and like think that it's like some snap thing that just happens all of a sudden, but it's not. It's like truly, like, it takes so much work to align your inner world with what you want your outer world to be. It's work. Like, you have to work to get there. And once you're there and you're on that alignment, things literally start to manifest around you because you knew. Because the power of your mind creates that reality. And a big thing with this is like the feeling. So it's so important to be in touch with your like emotional side. And that's where I think like my yoga practice and my connection with flow has like helped catapult this so much, because it allows me to be in tune with my body, mind, and soul, but allows me to be in tune with my true emotional state and have more control over that. Because when you're more in control with your emotions, you're more in control with your mind in general, and that can help when you're trying to keep a certain focus on something in order to create that reality. So like examples of like phrasing for the law of assumption, like instead of saying like, oh, I hope I book a client this week, or I hope I book some more clients this month because I don't have that much on my calendar, like instead of thinking that, tell yourself, I'm fully booked and busy. And it's not all with clients. I'm booked and busy because I have my website to work on, or I have some stuff to film. Like, making your reality already what it is, even if it's not. That sounds so crazy, but like, no, I don't have my calendar booked with shoots, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to shoot this thing, and I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to continue to create my world and make myself busy in order to attract the busyness that I want to claim, or that I want to have. I always attract clients who value my work. My calendar is filling up. Instead of, I hope this happens, or I'm getting scared because this isn't going to happen. Those are fear-based thoughts. And when you're thinking that, you're creating that reality. And not only just knowing or thinking or believing that, but carrying that energy with you throughout your life. Throughout how you show up on social media. Throughout how you show up around your friends. The things you talk about with your friends. The way that you talk about your business. This was a big one for me to overcome, is not like downplaying things. Like, stop downplaying yourself. Who cares if you don't have a shoot for a whole month? So what about that? What about in the month? You know, like, it does have something to do with that fake it till you make it phrase, but I don't think that it's faking it. I think that it's being it till you make it. Like, I get the meaning of fake it till you make it, but I'm just saying that has a lot of truth behind it, but it's not faking it. It's just creating it and being it and claiming to be that. And then you are that because you're the author of your book. So whatever it is you want to do, you can do. It is just crazy to me because I know there's so much more work to go, and like so much more that I need to do to get where I fully want to be. And I don't think there's any end goal. I think it's all a windy road of like a goal that I have now, and then later on this will be my goal, and this will be my goal. Like, there's never a finish line, I feel like, as a creative. Like, I just want to keep expanding and growing and doing whatever feels right with my own soul in that moment. I've made a couple posts with this, but like, maybe you don't notice your progress because you keep raising your bar is so accurate. So I think it's important to like honor the things that you have done and like show gratitude and show like whatever emotions you feel on being proud of yourself for what you've done. Like, it's okay to talk about yourself. It's okay to like hype yourself up because you're deserving. when I was in Thailand recently, I went to Thailand and I was documenting the trip. Like, that's the whole reason I was able to go, really, was because she allowed me to come, and I was there because of my photography, essentially. And that's been my lifelong dream, to go to that country. So it was just a very, like, wow, people see my work and see my worth. And not even just my work, but me, because I am intertwined with my work. As someone who provides a service, it's more than just the art and the service that I'm giving. It's also who's giving it and the energy that I present that is also just as important. When I was 21, I got this tattoo. My little dragon with 777 next to it. And I got it because I used to always pull the Dragon Oracle card in my Animal Spirit deck. And that card had a similar meaning to what 777 means. It's basically the law of attraction, attracting what you want your life to look like. That's what I got this tattoo for, because that's what that represented to me. Manifesting, creating my reality for whatever I want my life to look like. And so that was 2021, right? Fast forward to 2025, Thailand. So when I went to that was so strange. When I got to Thailand, I knew that I was going to get a tattoo at the end of the trip. I got my flow tattoo in Mexico. Like, I just feel like a trip like that, I want to get something that I have that I can always remember the feelings from that trip. There's a fucking wasp literally trying to get in my window right now. I'm going to freak the fuck out. What the fuck? Like, go somewhere. Anyway, in Thailand, I said I was going to get a meaningful tattoo, right? I was like, it's going to come to me. Like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to know when I know. So it was a really special night. We went to this, like, amazing family's house, and they hosted us for a dinner. And that morning I was like, I can't believe I haven't seen a cat that looks like Aiko, which is my cat. Her breed originates in Thailand. So when I went there, I was like, I'm going to see so many Aikos, and I hadn't seen any yet. I said that the morning before this dinner. And then we were eating dinner, and I'm like looking off the ledge, and there's a white cat that comes past their patio that looks just like Aiko. And I was like, oh, it's my baby. And then literally 5 minutes later, the owner of the house is holding her, and like we're all meeting the cat, and he says her name. Her name is Somjai. And I'm just like kind of passively listening. I think I was like on my phone or something, or like talking or eating. And I hear him describing what the name means, and he literally said like, Somjai means like getting the things that you've manifested, or success with the things that you've desired. Like, the way it stopped me in my tracks. I literally was like, will you say that again? Will you say what her name means again? And it was literally like, I think I wrote it in my notes exactly what he said when I was like, will you say that again? Because it tripped me out so bad. Yeah, success in what you've wished for. Everything that you've manifested. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me, joking me? That's insane to me. That was so, literally I got chills all over my body. Because what do you mean I'm here on a trip that's been everything I've wished for? Because my career has gotten to the point of being everything I wished for. Still got work to do, but everything I've wished for, okay? In the form of a cat that looks exactly like my cat. That was like such a clear message. I just feel like look around, see where you are because of who you are and because of what you've worked for and because of what you know was true. It's crazy. That was so direct. That was so direct. So I got it tattooed on me, right next to my dragon, which represented the work. And then this is my reminder of, hey, you felt like you made it. Because I tend to do that. I tend to do the whole raising my bar so I'm not noticing my progress. Because even with what I've succeeded in and even with what I've accomplished now, like, still parts of me are like, okay, but now you need to reach this goal, or now you need to reach this goal to feel like you actually made it. But that's bullshit, because I did actually make it because I'm here. Period. So yeah, I don't know. This was a ramble video, per usual. But I'm feeling good. It's hot outside. This is like my favorite time of year, mid-April. Like we got Taurus season starts, Earth Day, 420. I don't even really smoke, but it's still a holiday. And then my birthday's in like 3 weeks. It's a good time to be alive. And I can't believe I'm turning 25. And that rhymed. And on that note, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Turn on that little bell so you can be notified when I make new videos. And follow me on Instagram at Shall We Say Photography. Okay, bye.